Hey guys, what's up? It's Rain. Today is September 30th of 2021, and the streak continues. NFL record 17-3. Every bet that I always make is 100% free, because I'm all about peace, love, positivity, abundance, and growing this community each and every single day, brick by brick. I appreciate all of you, and I know all y'all appreciate me. Thank y'all so much for all the DMs and all the good stuff that y'all keep sending me with the vibes. I always try to take my time in the day to respond to each and every single one of you guys, so thank you for your patience. I appreciate the love. Today, we have the one and only game going on tonight, but before we get into that, guys, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video for a chance to win 10 bucks. That's right, I'm giving you guys 10 bucks for free. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, however the hell you got to get it, I'm giving it to you. All you got to do is like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Share this video with your friends. Let them know what you think about it. You know, if you retain any value from whatsoever, that's the only thing that I ask. Comment your favorite picks from you or from me down below. The person with the most correct picks every Sunday to Sunday will win 10 bucks. Without further ado, let's talk football and get this show on the road right now. Folks, coming in hot, obviously it is Thursday today, September 30th of 2021. We are heading into this match at 17-3 in the NFL this current season for our bets. We're going insane. We're going insane, and I'm giving y'all wins week after week after week. If you have tailed my picks from the very beginning, you should be up around 2,100% of your original bet size and investment for the NFL season. That's how insane this is. There's no bullshit. I'm not capping y'all. Seriously, if you don't believe me, go look at all my videos before. You can literally check them all on the channel. I put my record in each one. All right, our 2021 record is now 214-155 for plus 59 correct picks in the win-loss margin as well. And if y'all want to make sure you don't ever miss any bets, I take live action during game. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at RaynBets down below. Check it out, link in the description. All right, y'all. The only game going on tonight, obviously, is the Jacksonville Jaguars heading to the Cincinnati Bengals. Man, oh man. All right, guys. So straight up, I am a diehard Bengals fan. I love the Bengals with all my heart. I've loved them my entire life, and as a professional sports bettor, you guys have my word and my promise, and I've always made it very clear in everything that I've done that I will never take a biased pick, okay? So there's going to be no bias in this pick today. Everything that we do here is all about professionalism, and we are all about getting wins. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're a Jags fan, a Bengals fan, or whatever the hell. If you're a sports bettor, you're here to win. You're here to win, and that's what I'm here for you guys, is to help everyone win, create more opportunities, abundance for everybody in the gang. So, all right, here we go. Tonight, the Battle of the Jungle, arguably the shittiest of all the games that we've had for all our Thursday night football matchups throughout this entire year so far. But, you know, it's going to be fun to watch. You got Joe Burrow going against Trevor Lawrence, so a little bit of action going on there. Clemson LSU vibes from college days. And, you know, really getting into it, though, the line currently is at -7.5 for the Cincinnati Bengals, over under at 46. And, wow, this is tough. This is tough because, as, you know, most of you guys know, right, anything that ends in a 0.5 in the NFL, that's like a 3.5 or a 7.5, is an absolute trap. It is an absolute trap, and again, we are here to win. So, all right, let's just get into it. The Bengals are 2-1. They host the 0-3 Jacksonville Jaguars for this Thursday night football spectacular. This is an extremely interesting and tough line initially to get a read on. Initially, I have a great read on now, and I absolutely love my fucking bet, but initially, it's a tough thing to get a read on because this line opened up at -2, okay? That's what's so intriguing about this, because on my book, I have it at -2.5. With all my chart statistics, everything, -2.5 is the money line right here for what you would want to take in this bet, which is what I would originally would have taken. I would have took the Bengals, and I would have put probably like fucking 8 units on it. But due to the massive amount of money, and again, we've talked about it, the public, there's so many more avenues of people being able to bet on sports now that it's adding these massive fucking fluctuations in lines, whether it's a really good fluctuation or it's a really bad fluctuation. In this scenario, this is where the public has pushed the line in a very bad situation, you know, and it's just tough. It's really tough because playing the spread here initially just straight up is going to be very hard, because the line has moved up so much due to the Bengals, you know, most recently performance where they beat the worst Steelers team I've ever seen in probably about 10 years, and just how submissively bad the Jacksonville Jaguars looked in their fumble of a game against the Arizona Cardinals last week as well, where they had a +8 spread and they were up 6 at halftime and still managed to not cover. So straight up, y'all, this line is extremely inflated right now. Taking the Bengals spread or the current over-under is a trap as well. The Bengals enter in this game missing superstar safety Jesse Bates. You know, as somebody who's watched every Bengals game, since Jesse Bates has been on the Bengals. He is the entire defense. He is the heartbeat. He is the hype of this defense. He is the guy who makes big plays to save the game all the time for this defense. He is like the Troy Polamalu of the Steelers. He is that for the Bengals. No bullshit. I'm so serious. Like, that is how important he is to this fucking defense. We're also going to be missing a starting quarterback for the Bengals in Awuzie. T. Higgins is going to be out on the offensive side, as well as a starting guard, which our offensive line has gotten a lot better for the Bengals. But anytime you're putting in a backup in the O-line, especially in Cincinnati, it's a tough thing to really get a lot of confidence in. But again, Bates is the entire life force and strength of this defense, and without him on the field, I can honestly say that I don't think this defense tonight will be even close to the same as it's been performing this season. And the reason why is because even more pressure will now be on this top 5 NFL defensive line, led by Sam Hubbard and then Larry, I can't say his last name, Obinjawawe, whatever the hell. He's a fantastic player. He's fucking amazing. He's like a top 3 defensive tackle right now in the league, just within rankings for the first 3 weeks. And I don't have faith in the Bengals defense. I don't have faith in the Bengals defense or the consistency of that team thus far, and I don't have faith in the Jaguars and their performances thus far. So getting into it even more, the Bengals beat a Vikings team, which the Vikings are pretty fucking good. They've just come up short a lot in their games. But, where we beat them, the Vikings basically handed us the win. Then the Bengals ended up losing to a horrific Bears team, which we've all seen. And then we beat the absolute dog shit out of the most pitiful Steelers team I have seen in my entire life, whatsoever. So that's that. Heading into Jacksonville, though, in short, I am nowhere near sold on the Bengals yet this season to win games that they should. And for that reason, I just don't like the current spread or the over-under on this. Looking into Jacksonville now, though, they just traded their 2020 cornerback first-round pick for a tight end from the Panthers. So, there's that. Jacksonville doing Jacksonville things mid-season gives you kind of those Leonard Fournette vibes. And they said, fuck it, let's get rid of a really good player on our team and we'll go from there. We can do better without him. Urban Meyer continues to shit himself in big-time decisions. This Jacksonville Jaguars team managed to blow a +8 spread after being up 6 at halftime on the Cardinals and having the first ever kick six that I have ever witnessed in the NFL. I don't think it's ever first kick six in the NFL, but the Cardinals took a 68-yard field goal. It came up short, and I don't remember his name. The dude from the Lions that is now in the Jags, I can't remember. He's a cornerback. Took it all the way to the house and scored, so that was pretty lit. And, you thought the Jaguars had a lot of momentum, but they just came up short and were not able to perform at the times they needed to. Trevor Lawrence looked absolutely horrific. The one bright spot for the Jaguars was their defense in the first half. The one bad spot for the Jaguars in the second half was their defense. It looked absolutely fucking terrible. So, again, not a lot of consistency, and straight up, if there's Jaguar fans out there, guys, I'm a Bengals fan. The Bengals suck still, it's nothing personal. The Jags suck too. There's a lot of teams that suck, but that's what makes fans like us that good of fans, is because we believe in our teams thick and thin, and we absolutely love them. So I have the respect for all the Jaguars fans out there, but from a sports betting perspective, this team fucking sucks. This Jag team is 0-3 against the spread and have had the under hit in every single game besides the opener to the Texans, in which they allowed the Texans to score 37 points on their team. Wow. So, Rain, let's get some positive vibes. Let's get some abundance, because obviously this game is all over the fucking place between how inflated the market is, how unpredictable both teams are, the inability to score points for both teams, but then absolutely burst out and score points, out of nowhere, specifically with the Bengals. So where is the value for tonight's game? Well, again, reiterate, the spread currently is a trap. -7.5 is a disaster line. These teams have both hit the under in their last 2 out of 3 games. Yes, the Bengals have hit the unders in the last 2 out of their 3 games as well and play very inconsistently. So here we go. This is going to sound crazy, but that's when you guys love it the most. This is my bet for tonight, and here is why. Another same game parlay, and after every single analysis and pure thought and intention into what is the best pick for tonight, I fucking found it. I cracked the code, and I love this bet. All right, coming in hot. Our pick for tonight's game is another same game parlay. I'm putting 2 units on it at +166 odds. Here we go. I'll break down every single reason why I love each part of this pick as well. So just hear me out on this. I think we're 4-0, maybe 5-0 now on our same game parlays this season. I absolutely love this bet. It took a long time to find this bet, but I found the value. Here it is. We're taking the Bengals in an alternate spread. We're taking the Bengals at plus 3.5, okay? That's the first one. Bengals plus 3.5. Rain, why would you take Bengals plus 3.5 instead of Bengals money line? Because I don't have the faith in the Bengals to win this game. I just don't. Because the reason the Bengals have played so well this far and have won games so far this season is because of their defense being able to bail out their offense when we struggle on third down. We struggle on third down a fucking shit ton, and then eventually we're able to heave it up to Jamar Chase where he bails us out with a touchdown, gets a little bit of momentum going. This offense isn't bad, but right now this offense still isn't good, and without T. Higgins on this offense, I could see the Bengals losing this game. If the Bengals lost tonight, I would not be surprised. That would be some real Bengals shit. So I like plus 3.5 because if they do lose, that 0.5 saves lives in that aspect. So we're going to take it on the plus 3.5, okay? Alternate total points for the over, all right? We're going to take the alternate total points at the over down to 33.5. Again, I could see this game being where both teams just score an absolute shit ton, back and forth, nonstop, where each one's defense doesn't do shit. I could also see where this game comes out at a very, 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 very slow start, where the Bengals just try to establish a run early with Joe Mixon, and then there's just a whole lot of fucking 3-and-outs like the first quarter, where finally we get to like 14 points scored in the first half, and then, you know, I don't even know, 21 points scored in the second half, where then, you know, we get 35 points and the under hits in the regular one, but we hit our over on our alternate spread. I just, again, the consistency of these teams being able to score is something that's been a little bit iffy thus far this season. But again, they both do have massive breakout potential to score a lot of fucking points. Like Jacksonville, dude, they have superstars in that offense. They really do. They really do. With James Robinson and Lenault, I can't say his name either. Lenault, whatever the hell, the receiver that's pretty fucking good, that's kind of hasn't done that best this season. If Trevor Lawrence can just get his shit together and really get comfortable in that pocket, he's going to perform well. And Joe Burrow, if he's able to stay comfortable in that pocket, he's going to perform well, which, you know, this is probably one of the worst defenses they've played thus far, so they should be able to do that. Plus, coming off that high of the big win against the Steelers, should have Joey B's confidence very, very high, so they're going to be able to score points. Alternate total points over 33.5. And then the last one. Now, this one's a juicy one, okay? Because if you just take those two bets, you're looking at still like minus 300 odds, right? Which we're not here for the minus 300 odds. We want to give you guys plus money in the best option possible. The last one in this is going to be Tyler Boyd to score a touchdown any point in the game. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Tyler Boyd has had a subpar season thus far. He is the veteran of this offensive core now with AJ Green gone, okay? Tyler Boyd, though, got his first touchdown last week with T. Higgins being out last week as well. Tyler Boyd got his first touchdown, okay? Tyler Boyd, before Jamar Chase was here, before T. Higgins was here, Tyler Boyd was literally Joe Burrow's #1 target nonstop. Tyler Boyd still is Joe Burrow's safety blanket. Anytime Joe Burrow feels that he needs help, or anytime he's looking for a first down or a big play, he's going to Tyler Boyd. Now, the reason I'm saying take Tyler Boyd instead of Jamar Chase here is because Jamar Chase has scored 4 touchdowns. He scored 4 touchdowns in the last 3 games. He's got a touchdown every single game, and each one of those touchdowns are just like deep fade routes where he beats a guy and then Joey B hits him on the money where he scores. Now, the reason I'm saying take Tyler Boyd instead of that is because of this. The Jaguars showed, because first off, teams are going to adapt, right? Like, teams are going to adapt. They're going to realize how to beat Jamar Chase. And now, after 3 weeks of film that you're able to look at on how to stop Jamar Chase, they're going to do something. They're going to double cover him. They're going to hit him with kind of the Tyreek Hill style where they have the cornerback line up and the safety kind of hover on top to make sure they can't beat you down deep. Whereas that's going to open up everything for Tyler Boyd. And the reason I love Tyler Boyd is because if you look at the Jaguars last game, their success came so well because they were able to shut down DeAndre Hopkins for the majority of the game. And when they were able to shut down DeAndre Hopkins in that deep ball for the majority of the game, it opened up everything for their wide receiver #2, AJ Green. And who did AJ Green mentor in his entire tenure at the Bengals? Tyler fucking Boyd. I'm telling y'all, Tyler Boyd is going to score a touchdown tonight. Tyler Boyd is going to have an absolute fucking monstrous game tonight. Teams are going to be looking at stopping Jamar Chase very, very early on here. I guarantee the Jaguars will double cover Jamar Chase all night tonight. If they don't, then, like, damn. I mean, I guess I wouldn't be surprised because that's, you know, Urban Meyer's pretty fucking terrible right now. But in my theory and in all my research, that is the pick I absolutely love. So, Bengals alternate spread plus 3.5. any alternate total points over 33.5 in the game, and Tyler Boyd to score a touchdown in this game. I absolutely love that bet. Plus 166 odds for 2 units. Lock it in, load it. All right, y'all. I love y'all to death. Peace, love, positivity. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe in this video. Comment your favorite pick from you or from me down below. The person with the most cricks every Sunday to Sunday will win $10. I love y'all, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.